Yo, what up guys, Bo here. Audio is one of those things that people just expect to be good, but don't give a lot of thoughts. Let's face it, microphones are just not as sexy as that new 4K or 8K camera, or that new lens that makes your videos look really professional. And the technology certainly doesn't move as fast as cameras, but when it comes to videos, whether it's TV shows, movies, or YouTube, audio is just as important, if not more, than how crispy your pictures are. I'm no audio pro, but I do know good sound when I hear it, and I bet that's most of you out there. People have a much lower tolerance for sound quality than image quality, so even if I have the crispiest video out there, but my audio sound like this, chances are you're gonna want to watch something else. But if I have really good sound, even though my video is only in 720p, you see where I'm going with this. I started out with two mics. One is a shotgun mic that's using 95% of my videos, and the second is a condenser mic that's sitting attached to my computer for voiceovers, which I don't do a lot of. The shotgun mic is a Sennheiser MKE600. This isn't a budget mic, but it's what I would call a higher end entry level mic that produces great sound, and it's what I've been using to record since I started this channel. What's great about this mic is not only its price to sound quality ratio, but the fact that it can also be used with either battery or phantom power. Considering not too many mics out there have this dual power feature, and certainly not at this price. If you're shooting with a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, you can plug this directly into the camera mic port without the need for an external recorder or preamp. It has a super cardioid pattern, which means it's very directional and great at rejecting unwanted sounds from both sides and the back. It also has a low cut filter to further minimize wind noise for those outside shoots. Next up is the AudioTechnica AT2020 condenser mic, which is always sitting on a boom arm hooked up to an audio interface. What I love about this mic is not only its fantastic heavy-duty build quality, but the way it sounds at such affordable price point. It has a cardioid pickup pattern, great detail, and low noise. The 10 dB pad helps with minimizing unwanted background noise. So not only do I think this is one of the best condenser mics at this price, but it also comes with a custom shock mount. You just need to add a pop filter and you're good to go. Do keep in mind that this mic requires phantom power, so you would need an audio interface to go with it. I don't use a wireless lav mic too often just because they add extra steps to my workflow. You know, things like making sure both the transmitter and receiver are fully charged, finding the optimal place to put the mic on your body and avoid rubbing with your clothes, and finally hoping you didn't get any signal interference when you sit down to edit. But the ability to move around, especially when you're shooting outside by yourself and have consistent audio level, makes lav mics an essential tool of any production. The one that I use is a Sennheiser AVX MKE2. Now, this is by far the easiest set it and forget it lav mic I've ever used. This tiny transmitter connects to the camera via either an XLR or the included adapter to connect to a 3.5mm mic port. The receiver is pretty small, and this is also where the mic connects to it. I love that the connector is screwed on so you can't accidentally yank it out. Both the transmitter and receiver are lithium-ion battery powered, so just pop them out and charge via micro USB. Super simple. The key feature of this lav mic is its ability to auto-configure its radio frequency, so you'll always get the cleanest audio signal. And lastly, the mic that I'm currently using is a Sennheiser MKH416. I hate using the term industry standard, but this mic can be seen on a lot of film sets because it just sounds so good, and its ability to reject unwanted noise is well known. Like the MKE600, the MKH416 has a super cardioid pattern and extremely directional, but unlike the MKE600, this uses phantom power only, so you won't be able to use an adapter and plug directly into a 3.5mm port. If your camera doesn't have XLR input, the best way is to get an external recorder, which there are a dime a dozen. Just make sure to get one that can phantom power a mic. I've only recently begun to use this for my talk and headshots like this, and I'm really liking the sound straight out of camera without any post-processing. If you're just starting out and assuming you're not vlogging, just remember, it's more important to get that mic off of your camera and closer to your mouth than it is to spend more money on a higher quality one. You'll notice an increase in sound quality right away. Sound makes up 50% of videos, so definitely invest in a good mic as much as your budget will allow. And the great news is that if you do, it's not something that you have to upgrade a lot. So let me know down in the comments which of these 4 mics you think sound best. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button with notification and you'll be the first one to know when a new video drops. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.